Hi guys, it's Izzy, and I know it's been literally ages and ages and ages since I filmed a video, and to be honest, like, I wasn't even in the mood to film a video over the holidays at all, which is kind of why I didn't bring my camera equipment home with me, hence why I'm holding it on a handheld device. I'm literally just on my phone, and yeah, it's probably going to annoy people because I'm going to be moving it about a lot. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. I just literally spontaneously had the idea to do a little summary video of the year, since I've posted like 3 videos this year, and to be honest, it's not really been a reason why I've not been posting so much. I think it's just I've been so busy this year. I'm in my last year of university, and the spare time I do have, like, I just want to like live in the moment, as cheesy as that sounds. Yeah, 2019 has been a mad year. I feel like it's been like I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but it just feels like it's been going on forever. Like, if I look back at January 2019, it just seems like that was literally, it seems without exaggeration, about 2 years ago, not just like the start of the year. So I've decided to actually put it down so that I wasn't shaking so much, and I've got the ideal location next to my mum's biscuits. If we take it back to January 1st, I was at my favourites, the Chadney family, and I was at their house party, and yeah, that is how I'm finishing this year again. So full cycle, we've got a full cycle. So this Christmas holiday right now is my first one in what would be 4 years where I'm not working in retail. So yeah, it was literally crazy to think that this time last year I was literally stacking shelves in a department store and dealing with the busy manic of all that, and literally that seems like ages ago when I had my last shift there, like actually years ago. And then what else happened in January? Oh, I got my collarbones pierced in January. They have not survived. This is what's left. And yeah, I decided to get them done just as a spontaneous little treat to myself, because if you didn't know this about me, I do like my piercings. And I decided to get it done as my 21st birthday present, because in January I also turned 21. Not sure how I feel about turning 22 in the year 2020, but yeah, and like now I just feel like a proper adult. I don't just mean that because of the age, but like this has been the first year, but I don't just feel like a teenager anymore. I know I've not been a teenager for a while, but this is like the first year where I'm really like, wow, I'm actually like in my 20s. I actually feel like an adult. I look at like 18-year-olds now, and this sounds like so like pretentious, but like literally I look at 18-year-olds now and I'm like, wow, they seem so young to me. I just actually, this is the first year I actually feel like an adult, like in real life, like actually. So February rolled on, and it was a bit of a calm one in terms of like actual events or anything. My parents came up to Liverpool, and my sister, and we went to Formby Beach for the day. We took Hannah Gladstone as well, shout out Hannah.
And always will be.
Yeah, we just had a little beach day because Liverpool's got this really nice beach. And February was also the time where I welcomed Henry and Henrietta into my life, my little garden gnomes, and I started my gnome family. And now for March, that's when I started my job as a waitress in a cocktail bar / nightclub. And I was so nervous about starting this job because I only ever worked in retail before, which is obviously a very different environment to Liverpool city centre in a nightclub. And I was just like, am I going to be eaten alive by the people in town? And to be honest, like, it was actually right up my street. The only reason why like I quit in the end was because of the unsociable hours, and like it was just really taking its toll on me. But I love the people, and I actually really loved working in that environment. Like, it was actually so much fun at the time. And yeah, I was so nervous, but like I was tweeting about having no money, and then my friend actually DM'd me saying like, oh, we're looking for waitresses in the bar that I work in. So I was like, without thinking, I was just like, okay, go on, because if I think about this, I will talk myself out of having this job, because I'll be too nervous to apply. So like just there and then I just emailed and applied, and then yeah, I ended up getting the job, and it was actually like really fun doing something a bit out of my comfort zone. Also, March is my first ever time I celebrated St. Patrick's Day like properly. So if you didn't already know, Liverpool, where I live now, it has a very large Irish population. So we all went out and partied, and it was so much fun. I was so ill on St. Patrick's Day in first year, and I've seen everyone's Snapchats and Instagram posts, and it looked so much fun going out in Liverpool on St. Patrick's Day, and I was devastated that I missed it. So yeah, St. Patrick's Day I went and celebrated with all my friends, but I also met some great people, but I'll catch you up on that one a bit later on in the year. So April rolls around, and so it was like my sister's birthday, Hannah Gladstone's birthday as well, so we went out and celebrated out in town. I completely ruined my sister's birthday because gin is the devil, and gin inside me makes me the devil.
Life, guys, imparted from Spain. Towers imparted from Turkey. And Turkey imparted.
So I'm really sorry, Vicky, for ruining your birthday. On Hannah's birthday, I don't think I was too bad, and I took one of my favourite profile pictures I've ever taken with the iconic Snobs wall. April was also where the YouTube squad came to Birmingham. So yeah, it was really, really great seeing everyone again because it had been too long since I've seen them all, and yeah, we had a really, really good night out in Brum. It was a bit of a mad one, too many drinking games for sure for Prees, and it was just, yeah, really good to see everyone's lovely faces again because it's still been too long to this date, but I'm sure I will have a catch up with them soon. Then May rolled around and it was finally time to, well, I didn't see it as being time to do this, but my housemates seen it as time to do this, and so in May we finally took down the Christmas decorations. I wanted to keep them up all year. Also in May I had a little, I don't want to just throw the word mental breakdown around lightly, so I won't use that term, but I had a little blip where I was just like, I just need to go home for a bit, and then I ended up like cutting my hair short and like everything like that, you know, classic standard textbook scenario. Yeah, and I quit my job and just went home all of a sudden, literally overnight, for like 3 weeks, and then came back and did my uni exams, and that was second year complete. But then I stayed in Liverpool for a bit of June and stayed with some of my friends because obviously uni is flying by really quick and I wanted to make the most of being in Liverpool with my friends. And then yeah, we stayed after exams. So in June there was one of my favourite nights out, well, favourite weekends of the year. It was the Champions League night for Liverpool. It was insane. I have never seen anywhere as busy as town. Like literally I thought St Patrick's Day was mad for town. Champions League night, the whole of Liverpool was just like covered in red head to toe, and it was just amazing. Also in June I went to see the Spice Girls, and I literally wanted to cry, and they are so amazing. Like honestly, if I have 10 years off and I'm still in that much shape, like wow. I tell you what, they have never missed a day at the gym, and they are such good performers. They really spiced up my life and they were so amazing, like literally, like it was actually a life-changing moment seeing the Spice Girls live. Also in June I decided to dye my hair pink, so enjoy this little vein montage of my pink hair. I actually miss it so much and I really want to dye it back pink. So in July I did my family holiday to Germany and Switzerland. So if you didn't already know, I've got family over there, and yeah, every year we go and visit them, and it was really, really, really lovely seeing my granddad. We went swimming lots, we went to see my aunt and uncle and cousin in Switzerland, and then yeah, like literally just was soaking up the sunlight all summer, and it was really, really good fun. Also, I completely understand why people go to festivals and never shut up about it for the rest of their lives, because this August I went to Creamfields and that was honestly the best 4 days of my life. Like it was insane. Honestly, it like just insane. It was, I can imagine it be some people's definition of hell on earth, but it was so funny. I was in silver camping, so it wasn't as like grim, like the standard camping was like but honestly silver was like alright. Like it was, we even had nice portaloos, you know, like actual nice portaloos. It was really, really great fun. Like I went with some of my uni mates, and yeah, it was just insane, and we met this really good bunch of Scottish people who are literally like my group but Scottish, and we just clicked like as a group. Another one! Also in August, well, the last day of August I believe it was, and then start of September, so we're going to roll into September here as well, it was Coral's birthday, so I got to see the YouTube squad again. She had a field and like this little cabin, and we went camping, and we had, like, it was just so much fun, like having this little bonfire and everything. I did die way too early, sorry, I should have lined my stomach a bit more than before I came, sorry about that, Coral. I wish I was there a bit more in the night, but yeah, I had a really, really good time. I was really struggling for it the next day, but it was worth it for Coral, always is.
I tried to beat you, but you so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my best. This and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours.
So September rolled around and obviously I started my 3rd year of university, and it has been the maddest term of my uni experience so far that it's just been ridiculous. That's the only way I can sum it up. It's just actually ridiculous, but I've loved every single second of it. 3rd year has been amazing so far. So then also in September, rolling back to March, you may remember I said I met some great people on St. Patrick's Day. Well, one of those people was Josh, and shock of everyone's life, forever alone Izzy is now in a relationship, which started in September properly. And yeah, I don't mean to get too sappy here, but like, it has been a really, really good 3 months. Like, we are so similar, it almost scares everyone. So yeah, we're getting on really, really well so far, touch wood. So yeah, speaking of us getting on as well and being on the same wavelength, October rolled around and we put up his Christmas decorations because I could only go a couple of months without the Christmas festivities. So yeah, he was on the same wavelength and we put up his Christmas tree. October was also a mad one regards of our house. It seems to be like literally as soon as we started the term again, the house fell apart. Honestly, one of the bathrooms that's above our staircase started leaking. And honestly, we just had to laugh because there was toilet water leaking down our staircase. It was like a waterfall down our staircase of toilet water. Surely not. What? It's dripping on me! And then obviously the end of October was Halloween, so it was really, really good fun. I don't think I've ever like properly as an adult, like when I was younger I used to go trick-or-treating and stuff, but as an adult I don't think I've ever done Halloween, like a Halloween party, so it was really fun getting dressed up with all my mates, and yeah, we just had a bit of a mad night out. November was a glorious time because we finally completed Takeaway Tower. Yeah, our pizza boxes reached the ceiling. How momentous. And then for bonfire night, I think it was on the actual bonfire night, we went to the docks in Liverpool and we had a little look at all the lights displays and then the firework display. Obviously, like they had all throughout Liverpool city centre, they had like LED light displays and everything, so we went and took some cool photos and we're just living life. And then also on, I think it was a couple of days later, we went to watch a firework, well, we organised to go and watch a firework display. We didn't actually check that there was no firework display on, so we all went to Sefton Park to watch the fireworks. And then we just ended up just walking around Sefton Park looking at like individual people that were setting off their fireworks, and we're just walking through the park like, oh yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's nice as well. And then by the end of the night, we just found this couple that was setting off their own fireworks. And now looking back, like we must have actually looked like complete weirdos because we just stood behind this couple just setting off the fireworks, and then we were like 4 meters back just watching them. And November was also the time where I went to Northern Ireland for the first time, which was really, really good fun. Yeah, we went because it was Josh's birthday and he went home to see his family for a bit, and looking back I kind of threw him and me in the deep end a bit there, but it was really, really good fun. And also while I was there, I just had to stock up on potato crisps because they don't sell them in England and they're the best crisps ever, so I went and smuggled them back to England. Also in November I began to extend my little gnome family a little bit more. I added Herbertina.
Love you. She's a bit cracked.
No, it's alright, she's part of the fam. But now my gnome family is complete and people are starting to question my sanity a bit, but you know what, wouldn't change them for the world. So then obviously December rolled around and that was Josh's actual birthday, which was the only way my house can describe it, like as in my housemates, we all went and just described it as just ridiculous nights. But they were so much fun. Literally, they were just incredible, exhausting. I've still not recovered now, but absolutely ridiculous. I made an embarrassment of myself on multiple occasions. Like horrendously embarrassed myself, but it was so much fun and really, really worth really worth the embarrassment. Like, it was so much fun. Also, December was the general election. I voted, and and let's just say I don't think that the results was ideal, but hey, at least I voted. You know, you gotta make your opinion heard, even if it's not heard, but it's still voting that counts, isn't it? And then also in December we went on a little weekend trip. Well, it was like we went on a Monday, so it wasn't a weekend, but we went on a little trip to Manchester. It was really, really good fun. We went around the Christmas markets, and yeah, we had a little apartment booked for the night, and it was just really, really nice going to Manchester, because even though I live in Liverpool, which is like literally next door to Manchester, I've never really properly been. I only went to see the Killers once in Manchester, but that was like, got the train there, went to see the Killers, and then came back, so I didn't really see Manchester. And yeah, I really, really love Manchester. I've just seen, I've got my laptop at the bottom of this. That is really, I thought, I didn't even see that had the bottom. So that's what I'm resting my phone on. So it's got a nice frame at the bottom, that's great. Anyway, and then before we went home for Christmas, we decided to do a little house Christmas dinner, and I've never cooked a roast dinner before, yet alone like a Christmas dinner. Josh, is that not goals?
Oh my, cannot wait to try it out.
But we actually managed to do it really cheap between us. Like, we managed to make a Christmas dinner. We popped to like Aldi, hashtag not sponsored, and Asda, hashtag not sponsored, but if they want to shout out and sponsor me to do my uni shop, that is great. But yeah, we managed to get food for £6 a head. Like, literally like £6 each. That was like, so yeah, we got crackers and the whole shebang. It was just like a really, really cute dinner.
Oh, don't leave me alone like this. Don't you say it's the final kiss. Won't you stay another day?
And then I went down to Georgie because she's moved down south to Bracknell. So I went down to visit her because I hadn't seen her since she's moved down there. And yeah, we did our own little Christmas dinner there, and we made the pengest cauliflower cheese. I'm going to try and do veganuary, so I'm going to try not to lust over that cauliflower cheese that we did, but it was amazing. And then obviously came back home for Christmas, and I celebrated that with my family. We went out to eat. I don't always feel really bad for all the waiting staff when you go out to eat, but that's what we did this year, and I had a very, very scrumptious Christmas dinner, and I'm still full now. I think I could generally go until like January 16th without having to eat another thing. Like, so worth all the calories. And yeah, that has been 2019 for me. Let me know in the comments how 2019 has been for you. Has it been a good year, bad year? Has it had its ups and downs? For me, it's definitely had more highs than lows. It's just been one of those crazy years, but it's been really, really good fun. And yeah, I can't wait to see what 2020 brings. It's gonna be a mad one, so obviously turning 22, finishing uni. So yeah, this year I'm focusing on my uni work a bit, so I'm not gonna be as regular with the uploads, but I just wanted to throw this video out there and update you guys on my life a bit, because I realise I have neglected my channel a bit. So yeah, this little catch up should bring you up to speed. That has been my life for the last 12 months, and I hope that you guys have had a good 12 months and that you'll have an even better next 12 months. Yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys soon. Happy New Year. Bye. Oh. Hey, me and Kylie just want to say happy start to the decade, innit?
Happy 2020.
Happy 2020, and oh my god, Laura's there as well. Happy 2020! Woo! Me and Kylie just want to say thank you for an amazing decade. Half the decade I've been on this YouTube channel of mine. You say that in an Australian accent.
Half a decade, mine.
No, that was mine. I can't. But we just want, none of us want to be offensive, but we just want to say thank you for all the Australians and the non-Australians that have been supportive throughout the decade. Kylie. Kylie.